Like, something happens when you look at yourself in the mirror that you get 10 times more drunk.
Yes. Just staring at yourself.
Do you ever just do the peace sign to yourself? Yeah. Like, welcome back to Two Cold Brews. I'm your co-host, Allison.
And I'm Colleen.
And we're here with a special guest again.
Woo! Who do we have today, Allison?
We have, of course, E back on the pod.
Welcome
Say what's up,
back.
Hey, guys.
Just say.
Just hey. Welcome back to episode 7.
7. Finally.
I got it right.
Finally.
I'm sorry, I get confused.
Yeah, honestly, we record 2 episodes a week, so, sometimes we just get mixed up. Which episode are we doing today?
Yeah.
We've had a couple drinks.
Yeah, plus we've had like 7 shots of Azul, plus mixed drinks, so. Alright, so introduce what we're going to be doing today.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about girl codes.
Girl codes, man.
You know what? You don't speak about this as a woman, but you just know.
It's just known.
Exactly. So today we're going to be talking about girl codes and then also go into some story time later.
Chicks before E, what are your girl codes?
Me, the most important is making my girls look good at all times.
Yes! Do you remember that post? There was a post on Instagram that was going around. And it was like, if you post an ugly picture of your friend, that's not your friend, man.
That's sabotage.
That's pure sabotage.
My girl code is, like, you're always there for your girls, no matter what time. So if they're going on a date, like, if they share their location and they're like, if I call you and say this thing, like, you have to come get me.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't even drive, but I will Uber there and get you.
Sending an Uber right now.
You freaking did this.
Okay.
Where was it? Like Port Perry or something? I'm like,
just to test you guys.
Allison and I were working on something for our pod, at my place. And then E texts Allison out of nowhere and she's like, hey, like, my GO train is stuck at Georgetown.
I don't even take the GO train.
No, you got stuck at a GO train or something.
Sorry, it was Mount Pleasant. I remember it now.
Yeah, in Georgetown.
Yeah.
So then we're like, are you serious? And I was like, okay, let's go. Let's gas up. Let's do this. And then she's like,
I know. I'm like, okay, give me 15 minutes.
Just kidding.
Turns out she was joking. So.
But at least I know now.
And then in my head, I'm like, ooh, we can get bubble tea after.
Yeah, I was so committed. We're like, we can go on a road trip and like.
Because Scarborough to Georgetown, it's at least an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Road
and
trip.
this was like, what, 10 o'clock already?
Yeah, we told my family. They're like, is Erica okay? I was like, yeah, we don't know. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah, she's fine. She's just like stuck in the middle of nowhere. My girl code, I will always lie for you.
Oh.
I will always lie for you no matter what the lie is.
No matter who it is.
Listen, I've lied for both of you, and like there's this one specific story where I had to lie to my friend's dad that we were going to Miami.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jess.
The elaborate lie.
Like, you don't understand.
Driven.
You guys, her dad drove us to the airport. I packed my suitcase filled with like college books, okay? I had books in there.
You had to make it look
Yes,
real.
I had my freaking comforter in there. I had no passport, by the way. I had like no passport. So I was like, oh my god, how are we going to do this? But good thing he didn't go in with us.
Yeah.
So, that was okay. But yeah, my girl code is like, I will always lie for you.
Honestly, like my favorite lie is, oh, I'm with Allison.
Yes.
When really I'm not.
Or I'm sleeping over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll get a message from E. I'm with you. Like, duh, you don't even have to say. Exactly. You don't even have to say you're with me. Like, yeah, you're with me,
Or if my mom calls, just say we were out at this time together. Bro.
Always, yeah, I'm with E.
Yeah, we always do that. Remember that time I accidentally took the wrong GO train that was express?
My gosh. E. Calls me, okay? And my phone's about to die. Literally, my phone's about to die,
Yeah,
and she's
yeah.
like, "Can you pick me up?"
So,
I remember
okay.
that.
Yeah, I took the express on the Lakeshore East.
I thought you ended up in Pickering.
She did.
Oh, yeah.
She did end up at Pickering, and I told her go to passenger pickup.
I
but
think I
no.
was there.
Were you there?
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
You're like, we have to go get call. She's in Pickering.
Were you?
Yeah.
She wasn't even at passenger pickup. Remember, we had to drive around the mall.
We couldn't find.
Yes.
Yo, I
yes.
don't
Okay,
even know
so you
where I
were
was.
there.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. You know where she was? She wasn't even at the Go Trade. She was at Pickering Town Center. And I'm like,
Yes.
why did you move? And
I
my
was in
phone
one-
was dead.
I was in one of the weird, like, you know when you exit a random place and you, like, don't know where
You just keep
ended?
walking.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, I'll just, whatever. And so that's what happened.
So now we're going to be talking about popular girl codes. We found the top 36 online.
Top
And we're reading them all.
36.
Top 36. We might not go through all of them, but
The most important ones.
this is one of the most important ones, okay? You wait until your friend is in their house before you drive away.
Oh,
Yes.
common sense.
I can't even talk.
Honestly, the other day, my mom dropped me off at home and she didn't even wait.
Excuse me.
I'm like,
Are we even friends? Are you even my mother?
wow.
No respect.
With Allison, I wait for her to get in her car.
Yeah, because I'm always scared like the drug dealer is gonna like steal me away.
Okay.
Someone in
we're
the back
reading
seat.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
Number 2 is like whatever. Number 3, be the amazing photographer you wish you had.
Of
Yo,
course.
My whole Instagram, courtesy of these two girls.
That is why
Honestly.
my camera roll has 20,000 pictures.
Of
It's
other
either
people.
It's you two, or it's pictures you take of
Every
me.
angle.
Every
Yes,
angle
like,
matters.
I can't trust anyone else to take my pictures. Like, am I gonna trust a professional photographer to take my pictures? I don't think so. Like, for
We're
like, let's
free. We're free.
say- yeah, like for example, like on my wedding day, like I need you guys there.
For sure.
Yeah. All you need is an
Coordinating
iPhone.
at least.
Yes, you guys need to have your phone fully charged at all times.
We need those
Portable
those
batteries.
blocks, yes.
Yes.
Because we will not have enough battery for her wedding.
You know what's another one here?
What?
Always give your last tampon
Of course.
Or pad.
or pad or
Yeah.
pad. You know, like even like here's the thing, pads and tampons, they're not cheap. But whenever a girl needs it,
You got her.
exactly, you don't even think twice.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. Rescue any girl you see being annoyed by a creepy guy.
Even if you don't know them, you're like, hey, where have you
Honestly,
been?
like that's happened to me and I was so thankful.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, the camaraderie.
Because girls just know. You could see you're in an uncomfortable position.
Mm-hmm.
You can sense the vibe, and like, it's so shitty to say, but we've all been there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always scared of like, what if we're on the What Would You Do show?
We're like,
What's his name?
we're
Is
like,
John
dude.
Quinones or something?
Yeah.
What would you do? Yeah, no, that for sure, you have to do that.
Bro, I would cry if I were on that show. He'd be like, why'd you do it? Like, why not?
Here's a controversial one, okay?
Okay.
Oh god.
I think I know.
Tell a girl her man is cheating on her.
Honestly,
But
I've
here's
come
the-
to some girls as a woman. Like they always want to start off, I'm coming to you as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think it's out of a respect. I'm always
Yeah.
team girl. That
Yeah.
guy.
But okay, what if you're in a friend group, right? And you're friends with the girlfriend, but you're originally friends with the guy.
That's hard.
Ooh,
I have a
it's
lot
like
of friends like that.
Yeah,
It's your friendship over the girl code.
that's what I.
To be honest, yeah.
That's
agree.
that's how I see it. If it's a group of friends and your original friend, right, is the
Okay.
guy, right? And
Yeah.
the girl is the girlfriend that came into your friend group.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my business. It's none of my
Honestly,
business.
You
None
know
of my
what it
business.
is, though? You
No
would
matter
tell-
how much I like the girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You would tell him, you're like, I know what you're f***ing doing.
Yeah.
Own
Yeah.
up to it.
Because
like,
chances are they know my secrets, so
Mhm.
it's just loyalty at that point.
yeah, and making sure they own their shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's their
just-
responsibility.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think as your friend, you should let them know, like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Are you sure? Are you
That
sure you
would,
want to do
that
this?
would be enough for me to like be like, what am I doing?
Mm.
When your own friend finds out.
Did you see that meme on Instagram?
What?
You know those blind mice from the Shrek?
Oh yeah.
Did you say from the Shrek?
Isn't it called
The Shrek.
Shrek?
From the Shrek.
From Shrek.
From Shrek.
Period.
Yeah, let's go.
So the meme was when I see my boy who's about to cheat on his girl.
Oh my god.
So bad.
And then they turn into the blind mice.
I mean, your partner's friends aren't really your friends, to be honest.
Facts. You gotta remember this, ladies. Your boyfriend's friends or your partner's friends are not your friends. Your friends are your friends.
Yes.
Period.
Next.
Girl code. Okay, here's the thing. Always seek permission before hitting on your friends' relatives.
Oh.
I would never hit on my friend's relatives.
It's so weird because it's like you're my relative too.
True.
I guess with our friendship.
I mean, that kind of happened with us.
Oh shit.
Is he gonna listen to this?
I don't think so. Okay, so
Okay, anyways.
I mean, okay.
That's
I
happened.
wouldn't say permission. I'd be like,
Even if you didn't give us your permission, it would still happen.
yeah, like I wouldn't say permission. It was more like, yo, just do you.
Yeah.
Just do you.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
Oh
a
my god, I
coincidence.
totally forgot. Sorry, I blocked that
How
out
did
of
you
my
forget?
memory. I just blocked
You
it
were
out of my
just
memory. There's
talking to
certain
him.
things where I just don't. I can't think about it. Okay.
Yeah.
My first love.
Literally your
Wait,
first
really?
love.
Yeah.
Yes, my
I
cousin
had
was
the
her first
biggest
love, man.
crush on him,
What?
and he knows this, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really
I'm
matter.
shook.
Your whole family knows.
Yes. I low-key wanted
Bro.
you to be my sister-in-law so bad.
But it would be cousin-in-law.
Yeah, I know, but like me and my cousin are so close.
Yeah.
So it's like, you'd be like my sister-in-law.
But
Married into the family. There are other ways.
Always be there when your friend needs you after a breakup.
oh god.
Come on! I'm there. I'll pick up your garbage bags that he left out.
Real life. Story time.
Actually good.
Story time! Who's here for a story time? All right, quick 30-second story time.
Go.
So, well, this is the time I went through his phone.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me how, but I actually hacked into his Snapchat because I can do anything when it comes to jealousy. But yeah, basically I found out he was cheating on me for at least 6 months.
Okay, but you have
Bro.
to wait. Let's
Rewind.
let's rewind to how you found the phone.
Oh, actually, it wasn't his main phone. It was a secret phone he was
Oh
using
my
just to do that.
Bro.
The second phone.
The second phone.
You already know there's something.
He
done
wasn't
in
a
there.
drug dealer, but it was a trap phone
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
cheating. But yeah, I found it. I went through it. Found out it's been going on for like 6 months. I was like, wow, I've had enough. So I just finally left. I packed my shit in garbage bags, and guess who I called to pick me up with a bunch of garbage bags?
He was just
Snaps,
like, I get a
snaps.
message, and she's just like, what are you doing? Can you pick me up?
It always starts off.
Yeah, it's always like, what are you doing? Can you pick me up? And I was like, oh,
My
shit. And you know what? I think I still have the Snapchat of you.
Yeah,
Like,
same. It comes in my memories.
every year.
Snapchat memories.
Yeah.
You texted me too. You're like, hey, I'm gonna pick up E and her garbage bags.
And her garbage.
What did we do after? I know we were drinking. We did something. There's no
Probably.
way we went
Bro.
straight home and did
At
nothing.
least chat time.
Yeah, we definitely did something after, but that's crazy.
Bubble tea.
Freaking phones, man. Since we're talking about phone stories.
Bro.
Okay, I can talk about this now because, you know what? It's from my point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And I can look back at it now, like, honestly, it's so stupid. Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, why was I so emotional
But
about
at the
it?
time, it's never stupid.
Yeah, but at
Yeah.
the
You're
time,
dying.
yeah, at the time, I was so sad that I was crying at work, you guys.
Oh.
I was crying and, like, I couldn't even serve customers.
I remember
Okay.
this.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
sad I was because I was like, what should I do? Like, I don't know what to do,
Mm-hmm.
So, this is what happened. So the night before, honestly, and it was so good. I had such a great night. Very great, per usual. And then, so I was off the next day, I believe. And yeah, I was definitely off. So I was off the next day, and then like I had a doctor's appointment, and I had to drop my mom to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like when he messaged me, he was like, "Hey, I left my phone in your car. Can you let me know if it's there?" Right? But this phone, you guys, this phone isn't his main phone.
I remember this.
Okay.
How did he not know you would do this?
So this phone is the phone that he uses like as like his music for his music,
Mm-hmm.
and he just like
So he's 2 phones.
always 2 phones. But like I'm just so stupid, right? I'm just dumb. So well, I was okay. I was dumb. So I always see this phone all the time, but like he just plays music off of it and just like connects it to my car. Like that's just it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just never thought twice about it, you know? And so the next morning I found it, and it's like in between, you know, right in between like the middle part of your car and like the seat.
Yeah.
That's where it was, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I pick it up, right? And like your first instinct is to like, you know, turn it on, right?
Yeah.
And I've never gone through a guy's phone before. I've always told myself, well, like, don't do it. You can't unsee it, you know?
You're gonna find what you're looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I turned it on. And it's a Samsung. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know how to do use a Samsung.
I
Okay.
remember you were asking me,
Yes.
how do I do this?
Okay.
So I turned it on. No password. I was like, holy
Dumb.
shit.
Naive.
My heart dropped. Okay. I was like, oh my god, no password. And by the way, my mom is like walking to the car now. Okay, like because I have to drop her to work. So I was like, oh my god, like, so I go straight to messages. Nothing. There's no messages. I'm like, what the hell? So, but I'm like, oh wait, yeah, it's just a music phone, whatever, you know?
It's a social media.
I go to the fucking pictures. I wanted to throw up. And then I had to hold everything in because my mom got in the car. Okay, so my mom gets in the car now. Okay, and while I'm driving, I'm trying so hard not to cry.
You're just silent.
Yes, I'm just silent the whole time. And she's like, oh, let's get coffee. I didn't even get myself an iced coffee.
Wow. That's how
Okay.
you know.
Mhm.
Yes, I was just like, I don't know if I should be sad or mad right now.
You were just in shock.
Yeah, I was like, what is this, you know? So anyways, I dropped my mom off, and I finally get to my destination. I had to go to like the doctor's office that day,
Yeah.
and I'm in the parking lot. Bro, I went through everything. Every single thing. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I can't unsee this.
Yeah.
And I think like what really upset me was like who I saw. You know? I was like, this is disgusting. And
Wait, you knew her?
yeah. I knew the girl. And there's like other stuff on there. There's just like everything, okay? Everything. And I was looking at the dates, and I'm like, I don't even care if they're from 3 years ago,
It's still
2 years ago.
Why is it on your phone still?
Yes,
That's
and the
thing.
fact that, okay, some of the stuff, it's like you intentionally took a picture of it. You know what I mean?
Probably sent it to his
It's your
group chat.
trophy.
Exactly.
Like,
No, but of course, he sent it to a group chat, like, you know? But, well, actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't want to say that. But, yeah, so it was basically everything. I saw everything, and I was like, what the fuck, you know? And he's like texting me like, oh, like, hey, like, what are you up to, like, kind of thing. And I'm like, so I messaged him, and I said, I found your phone. And he was just like, oh, okay, cool.
idiot.
And then I said, I went through your phone, by the way.
What did he say?
I wish I had screenshots of that conversation. So he was just like from my memory, he was just like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
Why would you
their
go through?
First reaction is anger.
Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you go
7
through your phone?
stages.
And you know what really pissed me off? Like, I was so pissed. He was like, oh yeah, I was kind of suspicious that my phone went missing.
First of all,
Excuse me. You left your phone in my car.
yeah,
I found it the next morning.
yeah.
Like, I would have gone off on you, like, the night before.
What an idiot.
Yeah. So that's what really pissed me off.
You know what? He was trying to salvage his pride. An idiot.
So, anyways, I was obviously sad and mad at the same time. And I was just, like, holding everything in. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll meet up with you after to give you your phone back, right? I was like, I'm done, like, whatever. So I get, like, and you know when I'm mad, I cry, right? So, and at this point, I'm holding everything in all day. Like, my emotions are just, like, freaking everywhere. So I meet up with him at, like, this place that he's playing ball at, right?
Oh my God, I
And so
remember.
he comes outside.
I remember.
Bro, okay, it's fine, go.
So he comes outside.
I'm triggered.
Yeah, he comes outside. And he meets me in the parking lot, and I parked, like, at the very back of the parking lot because I didn't want to have anyone, like, look at me and, like, watch me, like, while I'm crying and stuff. And I'm holding everything in, and then he was just like, hey, like, whatever. And I'm like, here's your phone. And I don't know. I don't even really remember the conversation, but I was just like, you don't care about me. And then I just started crying.
You know what
I'm laughing about this now because I'm so stupid. I was so stupid, you know?
That's, like, I don't think you were, but you felt so stupid.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't believe I got played. Like, I can't believe.
No, but, like, I don't care if it's old shit, you know? Like, I don't care. Like, why do you still have it? And then it was at that moment, it was that day where, like, I realized I was too involved, you know? I was like, you know, I thought I was okay with the situation that we're in.
But you realized you weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was that day that I realized I'm not okay with it. You know? And because, like, there's no way I would have been this emotionally, you know, like, hurt and, like, sad and mad about this if I didn't care, you know? So I remember, like, I was crying, and then he was like, oh, come inside, whatever. And I was like,
Are
you want me to come inside? I'm like, I'm not going inside and watching you
I'm fully
play ball.
crying. Like, I'm mascara's running down.
Are you serious? So I'm like, whatever, go play ball, whatever. So then, like, I just had to, like, pull myself together.
Yeah.
Because I was, like, bawling in the parking lot, okay? And
I
he texts
remember.
me, and he's like, are you coming inside? I'm like, no, I'm upset. So, and I left. And then the next day, I remember I was so sad because I didn't know what to do, okay? Because that was when I realized, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what am I really doing, you know?
Yeah.
So then I was, like, sad, and I was freaking crying at work. I couldn't even do my job. My manager comes in. She's like, Allie, what happened? And I'm like, Chia, you don't want to know what happened. You honestly don't want to know. And, like, we're so close. Like, she's honestly, like, my older sister. And so I told her what happened, basically. And she's just like, okay, well, you have to decide what you have to do. You know, is it recent? I'm like, there's no recent stuff on there, but, like, it's still there.
But it's like, yeah, it's just like, why are you going to keep it?
Yeah, it's still there. So she's like, okay, well, then tell him to delete it. I'm like, but do I even have that right to be like, delete it? You know? So there was that. Because I'm like, you know what? I could have stuff saved on my phone. And, you know, if you ask me to delete, like, why? But I don't have a second phone.
Yeah, to
with
keep
all
that
my
stuff.
secrets.
And it's a phone he used every single day.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I think a couple days pass, and then, like, I get this long message from him.
As always.
And it's just like, I'm sorry. I know it looks bad. Like, I don't even know. Like, all I know is that I obviously went back, you know? But then after that, I was like, I was done.
And you've been done.
I've been done, yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
And you should stay done.
I know.
Yeah.
There's times where I'm just like,
Yes.
You have relapses.
like, take my phone away. Take my freaking phone away. But then I don't do it. I think about it. I think about it. But then I don't do it.
It's like at night when I put stuff into my Uber Eats cart and pretend to order it, and it's enough for me. I wake up the next night seeing like 5 McDonald's items, and I'm like, I did good.
Yeah, I didn't press send. There's times I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I was like,
Oh yeah, especially after your birthday.
I was like, let me go send a quick message. But then I don't.
Don't do it.
I gotta remember how I felt that day.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then that's what stops me.
That's why I never looked back.
Yeah. I think because that day, like I said I was over, but I wasn't really over it. Because I think that's what I realized. I was way too involved in the situation we were in, even though we were friends, but we were kind of doing more than friends things, you know? I was like, I can't.
Situationship.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Like, what am I doing with my life? I need to move on.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yes. Thank you for the memories.
You.
But, I mean, E said you, but like, but it, I'm okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
question. Be a good wing woman.
It's not a question.
Next girl code.
Yeah. Girl code. Sorry, girl code.
Yeah.
Be a good wing woman. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
There's nothing else to say, bro. You're like, I'll be somewhere else.
Like,
just wait downstairs.
yes.
Oh, the amount of times.
You f***ed my car, okay? Yeah, I let E f*** my car.
Wow.
Wait, with who?
Yes. So it was me, Dennis, E, and okay.
Yes.
Shout out to Dennis.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Shout out to
Another podcast.
What's this podcast?
Productive Habits Podcast.
Yes.
How do I know this?
Sorry, because I don't want to butcher his name, you know?
It's 2 words.
So I was in McDonald's with Dennis. Wow.
After Habibis.
Was it after
Toronto
Habibis?
throwback.
Yes. So we were we were waiting for E and to finish in my car, bro.
Oh my god. That unlocked a memory.
Oh my gosh. Girl codes and story times. I love this freaking pod. I love it. I love it. Okay, another girl code.
What?
Continuously insult your best friend to remind her how much you love her. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a given.
Oh. If you suspect that another woman is hanging around your man, well, this is assuming heterosexual relationships, but let's say your partner,
Thank you.
you tell your friend. Yes. Even if I think like, yo, where is this? Where's your man right now? Like if I think I see him.
Where did they say they were?
Yeah.
And then you're like, they're actually here.
Yeah. I would tell you. I would tell you.
And then we would show up, pull up.
Yeah.
pull
I would
it.
tell you. Yeah. 100%. Never ditch your friends for a boy. Okay, but what context are we talking about? Like,
But you know what? We support each other with that.
It depends.
yeah, it depends.
It's like, are we in the middle of doing something?
Yeah, like
Okay,
if we're out,
not in the
you
middle.
want to get with that guy or you want to get with that girl.
A
Like,
dick appointment.
yes,
The amount of times we've had scheduled dick
yeah.
appointments.
I've even canceled appointments for E.
Exactly.
Aww.
Likewise.
Friendship.
Yes. I think it depends. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Never ditch your friends for a person.
Mhm.
It depends.
Context is important.
Yeah. All right. Next girl code. Never abandon a drunk friend.
Oh, 100%. Why would
Safety
you ever
first.
do that?
Safety first.
So, you know,
But chances are we'd be drunk together, so.
yes.
okay, I think I told Allison this, but story time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like, it's in your blood to never abandon your friend when they're drunk. So this was pre-COVID.
Oh my god. I know
No.
what story you're gonna say.
No, this wasn't you.
Okay.
It was my other friend. I know what you were talking about, but we followed the girl code, right? Like we were at Cruise and Tangos. We were going home. It was 2.
Is this Cam?
No, it was Kay.
Okay.
Right? And so we all got our Ubers home, and Kay didn't use Uber, or she just used a taxi. And so she called the taxi, and out of nowhere, because we were saying our goodbyes, as we were saying goodbye, when she was about to close the door, a guy slipped into her cab.
What?
And went the way home with her, and she was so drunk that she was like, oh, I must be in what was the thing back then, where Uber pool.
Uh-huh.
And so that must be it. And like the guy didn't know, like the cab driver. And so this whole time, like Kay was at this point where she was so drunk where like she couldn't speak properly. And so the guy kept trying to put his hand on her thigh. And
Are you
she's
serious?
like, no, yeah.
Oh
He
my
followed
God,
her
what
all
the-
the way to her condo.
No.
And she literally ran to the door and she was speaking like trash to the concierge, but she was like, don't let him in.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so fucking creepy. Like, this is why
That
you
happened
never
right in
leave
front of your
friends
eyes.
drunk.
And
But-
the taxi driver,
He didn't know though, because it looks like he was going in at the same time as her.
Mm.
So he wouldn't know it would have been like a random stranger.
oh, what the you gotta be careful out there, man.
That's why you never leave your girls, guys.
That's
Even
why
if
I
you
don't-
try.
I don't even take taxis anymore. But even with freaking Uber
Uber.
now, even with Lyft, like how many
Yeah.
situations have we been in? Like I want to remove, like there's so
Wanna
many
remove the
situations where
picture?
I'm in a Lyft or an Uber, and like so many guys would be like, oh yeah, I saw your picture, so I couldn't wait to like pick you
Now
up.
they can't see what you look like
Yeah,
before
no,
they accept the ride.
It's just fucked up that women have to be like scared of these things. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a normal thing.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I remember like when I got into my Lyft and like I just knocked out because I was like trashed. And I
Mhm.
woke up and he was taking like the wrong way. And I was like, what is
Shit.
happening? He took the longer way to my place.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
And I was like pure like freaking panic mode. I was like, where's my phone? But I had to
Mhm.
act like I was okay.
Yeah.
You
Because
know?
when they know is when it gets dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, where's my phone? Okay, I feel it. And then at the time, they didn't have, like, when you press it 5 times, it calls 911.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh my God, who's the first person I can freaking call on my phone? But then, like, I saw that he was exiting on Steels.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, I think I'm good.
That's why whenever
Yeah.
I'm going home late, I always share my Uber ride with my mom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Anybody.
someone being like, hey, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yeah, that's so smart. Here's a good one. Girl code. Speak up if you're concerned about your friend's new friend's intentions.
Ooh.
If I see
Yeah.
something weird,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Like, this is shady.
Sometimes I'm like, you know what? You don't need no new friends.
Yeah.
And then your suspicions are usually right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if they don't pass the vibe check, though,
Mm-hmm.
it's already, I'm not considering hanging out with you again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. This is another good one. So we discussed this on episode 6, kind of.
Okay.
Even if you don't agree with your friends or your best friend's relationship, stand by her.
Yeah.
Stand by me.
I am the perfect example.
Darling, stand
Honestly,
by
you
me.
may not agree, but you know what? What can you do? You just gotta let her do her thing,
Yeah.
and
And
you'll
be
always
there
be
after.
there. You'll always be there. You know. Did you have another one called that you said you had the top 6?
Yeah. Okay. So some girl codes I have here that I've seen. Don't hate on girls you don't know.
I hate that. I hate when girls come together to talk about other girls.
You don't
So
know
much
them,
time on their
though.
hands.
I know.
So much time.
Unless they did something to you specifically, I get it. But if you don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
them and they've never done anything to you,
Mhm,
why are you
mhm.
talking
It makes me think like, what's that person saying about me?
Yeah.
You know they're gonna talk.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly,
I think
Wait,
like you shouldn't just if you're gonna say something, then at least say something that you've already or you can't say to their face.
Mm-hmm.
mhm. You know what we do when we get together? Every time we're talking about girls, we're like, wow, must be nice to look like that. Like, another one. Be honest when your girl asks how she looks.
Yeah,
Especially for pictures.
yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No,
Always-
if I okay, it's not me being rude, but it's like I would want you to tell me the same thing. Like if I don't like what you're wearing, like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
know,
don't do
Before
that.
we go out.
exactly. If I tell you need to fix your lashes, you need to fix your hair, you need to go fix your hair, you need to fix your lashes, I'll help you.
You know what I
You've brushed
appreciate?
my lashes.
I brushed your lashes, yes.
You know what I appreciate when we take pictures?
What?
When you guys rearrange the clothing to make it look the most flattering.
Yes.
I'm like, is this pose good? And you like
Suck it
fluff-
in.
Yeah.
Suck it in.
Suck it. It's important. You need that honesty in your life.
Yes, man. Or like, I think I took a picture once where I was like lifting E's boobs.
I think so.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done the most. Like, there was one time we did a photo shoot. It was like, what rooftop was this? Don Mills, I think. Shops.
Was I wearing the orange shirt?
Yes. So E couldn't get onto.
Oh my! So she parked her car right beside the little cement block so I can get up.
Yeah.
Just for the picture.
Call, that cement thing?
Yes.
I don't know if it's like a vent.
Yeah.
But like so E couldn't get up, so she had to like climb into my trunk. And then I reversed back. So she could hop
And I looked
on.
tall in that picture.
Right? Like, who is she?
Oh, I know which picture you're talking
Yeah.
about. Okay. Another one is don't slut shame your friends.
Oh god. If we slut shame each other, that would be
I think like
a lot.
when we were like, oh, you slut. Like, it's us like joking.
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
know?
yes, you
And
did
you know
that.
what? And you know what? If you are a slut, I support you. Just as long as you're being safe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to be safe.
Yeah. Girl code number 34 on this list. Celebrate their successes like they're your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, man.
Honestly, it's just an excuse to party or drink.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think if you're not genuinely happy for your friend, like, what are you doing?
It's not your friend.
It's not your friend, bro.
You're a
It's not your
hater.
friend.
I know. Like, why are you jealous?
Yes.
If you genuinely love and support them, you shouldn't feel bad about the good things coming to them. If you do, there's some deep-seated issues you are
Within
having that you're
yourself, yeah.
projecting on that person.
Yeah, agree.
100%.
All right, I have one. Okay. Screenshot all interactions with boys or girls and send them in your group chat with your friends. Sometimes a second opinion is needed.
Okay, our group chat.
We were just talking about this today. She's totally trying to you.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Call. She's trying to. She might even want to you. I think.
I need to bleep all of this out.
Oh yeah, your
For
coworkers listen though.
Yes.
So I have a girl code here that you guys have helped me with
Okay.
plenty of times.
Ooh, can we guess? Give us a hint.
It involves the phone, so I'll give you some context with it, okay?
Okay.
So this is the last one, number 36. Grab your friend's phone when necessary. So the context that they give here is grab your friend's phone when they want to send the I miss you messages. Or if they're drunk and they're like, come over, come pick me up.
Oh my god, you're the worst. Every time you're drunk, should I go here? Should I say the place?
Don't say that.
You know what she does? Her eyes,
Say the place.
yo, her eyes get like really small, and she's like,
That menacing look.
should I do it?
You guys, when I'm drunk, I'm just like,
That's when your phone gets taken away.
That's when my phone gets
No,
taken
but
away
then-
because I'm just so confident when I'm drunk, you know?
Do you
Like, I'm just so brave. I'm like, yo, I want to go here right now.
Yo, we could take away her phone, but remember that Christmas she had and she was
Apple
like
Watch?
into her watch? Yes. And we had to take her fucking watch too.
Yes.
He took my watch away.
God, she literally was getting
You'll find
so
a
mad
way.
at Siri.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh my god.
That was the worst. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I put you guys through that. But then there was times where it worked out in my favor. I got picked up.
It's unavoidable sometimes.
Yeah, 100%. Girl code. Always keep your secrets safe.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's this one secret that I didn't keep safe with E.
What?
So, how we first met.
Oh my
Became
god.
friends.
Like you're the first story you tell.
Okay, so...
Wait,
And I
what?
told you that day, don't tell anybody.
I know. Okay, so how old were we? Like 10?
Yeah, grade 5.
Yeah, grade 5. So, E was a new girl, you know?
I was wearing my nice, brand new kicks, my Fat Farm
Yes.
shoes. The white ones with the Blues logo.
So we were like playing like out in the field, right? And the bell rings and we have to go back in class. And this girl freaking steps in poo, man. Freaking dog poo. And I'm like, ew, what the hell? And she's like, help me clean it off. and she's like trying to wipe it off of like there's like this tree trunk
Okay.
that was just chilling there. It's just trying to wipe her shoes on there, and she's like, "Don't tell anyone, okay?" I'm like, "Okay, I won't." And then that's the story I tell everyone and how we met and how we became best friends.
Oh my god.
Friggin' dog.
Honestly, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm so happy you stepped in dog shit.
But it's weird, like, we weren't just friends to begin with. We were always best friends from the beginning.
Yeah, it just
is weird.
Yeah, I think like just stepping in dog poop just like
Changed our lives.
changed everything. And apparently like poo is supposed to be good luck.
Do you remember during recess, all the teachers would they would consider us as one unit
Yeah.
based on height? They're like, you're small, medium, and large.
We're just sisters.
Yeah.
Every time we're out, people just think we're sisters though.
When we all had
Triplets.
blonde hair
Yeah.
Oh my god.
or black hair. Yeah.
Oh, here's one.
What?
Do your best friend's parents proud and protect her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't, sorry, that's a given.
Yeah. every
Like
time
whenever
your
we
mom
travel.
says- yeah, and every time your mom says, "Where are you guys going?" I'm like, New York. And like I'm like, she's just like, "Okay, go, bye." There's one on assist in the change room at all times. It's been a while since we've like all been in a change room. I think
Yeah.
washroom. We always go to washrooms together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think like if we're out like back in 2019 and you know
Mm-hmm.
Back
before
in the days.
back in the days, you know, yeah, we never went to the washroom by ourselves. Like even if we're out with
That's
our
another
other
girl
friends.
code.
That's another girl code.
Mm-hmm.
Never let a girl go to the bathroom by herself.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm
One
like,
time-
traumatized with like bathrooms too.
There was one time
Ugh.
my friends let me go to the bathroom by myself, but that's because there were only 3 of us out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, hey, you can't leave this person by herself. But you,
Oh yeah.
Oh
you know,
yeah.
the safer bet is the person going to the bathroom. I swear, like something happens when you look at yourself in the mirror that you get 10 times more drunk.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just
And then
staring
you,
at yourself.
Do you ever just do the peace sign to yourself? Like,
Or you do like the duck face. You're like, so I literally went away to the bathroom and I came back 10 times more drunk. And they're
Yeah.
like, are you sure you didn't get slipped anything? I'm like, no, I just saw myself. And you know when you laugh at yourself in the mirror?
yeah. Going to the bathroom by yourself, it can be a dangerous game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stay there for a while if someone doesn't keep you in check.
Yep. You just
Yeah.
lose track of time.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I
I can't
God-
function when I'm drunk in the washroom.
Right? And like you don't
Pulling
know
down
who's
my
following you
pants.
either. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Guys who freaking follow you to the washroom, like don't do that.
Or stop you right in front.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yo,
do
you're
not
so
do that, man.
creepy.
Stop. All guys listening, don't do that. It's not cute.
Who taught you that? Because it's not cute.
Who raised you?
Who raised you,
Who
bro?
raised you?
First of all of these girl codes about protecting each other shouldn't even exist if men knew how to treat women.
It's all about the men. You guys are the problem.
We don't why do we have to save girls who are in weird situations? Why do we have to
Right.
always go with them and make sure they get home safe? Like, shouldn't men just not do those things to keep them unsafe?
Very true.
The big
Yeah.
questions.
In fact, it's not even safe for us to just walk home,
No.
At night, especially
Don't
at
even get me
night.
started.
especially at night. You can't even listen to music by yourself while walking home.
No. How many of you, like both of you, but also how many girls do you know always keep something in their hand or bag or
Yeah.
pocket
Yeah,
when walking
always my
home?
Something
keys.
sharp.
Yep.
Yeah.
I always think about sometimes when I get home late and I'm in the elevator, I think
It's the
about
worst.
yeah, especially there's this one guy who's like obsessed with me, okay?
It's creepy. Like,
yeah, I'm always nervous when he gets in an elevator with me, but like thank God it hasn't happened in a while.
mhm.
But I always think about like how the fuck am I gonna take this guy down? Like this guy's huge, okay? So I'm like I always have my keys, and I'm like, okay, if I have to stab you in the neck, bro, I have to stab you in the neck.
Yeah.
But it's like not right. Like always having to plan an escape route. Like the amount of anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's just not
Yeah.
healthy.
Or like when someone walks too close behind you, like
Mhm.
you never know.
Mhm.
And like, oh, pretending to be on the phone walking home when you're really not.
That's me.
Yeah.
But I actually did call you.
Oh yeah, one time called me. She was just like,
I was
hey,
scared.
I'm walking home. I'm like, yeah, it's totally fine.
What was I gonna say? I had something. I think I had a story, but my mind just went somewhere.
We're talking about walking home, girl code, like having to protect ourselves, and like it shouldn't even be like that. Like there's times where I just want to go for a walk by myself.
Yeah.
But I have to go on a walk during certain times and certain areas where I know that there's other families there. I can't just be like, hey, let me just go for a hike in the woods by myself.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, there was this, I think I mentioned this in another pod, but I don't know if it made it in there. But this one girl tweeted and she's like, you know, my male friend said one of his favorite things to do. Do we put it in the pod?
Yes.
Oh.
But he hasn't heard it, so.
Okay. So this girl tweeted and she's like, my male friend said one of his favorite things to do at night is put his headphones in, put music on, and just walk around in the city in the middle of the night. And he asked me why I couldn't do that.
The audacity.
Why
Right?
don't you think?
Because I have a vagina.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is what I wanted to say. It's not a story time, but I think it's a fact that's like really disturbing. So they did a study on men's brain activity when they look at things and parts and how parts of the brain activate. And so when men looked at a lamp, a certain part of their brain activated and it indicated that this is an object, it's inanimate. You know, I'm looking at this. When they look at a person and in a family, another part activates in their brain being like, I'm recognizing something that's human. The messed up part was that when they watched porn or when they saw women dressed in provocative clothing, the part of their brain that would switch on is the same one that would see things as objects.
Wow.
So they never saw women in those kinds of
Human.
situations as human at all.
That's
Messed up.
Which makes you think about why men act the way they do when they see like a girl intoxicated or dressed a certain way, being like, oh, she's asking me to do it, she deserves it.
I think the whole thing with girl codes basically is just to protect us at the end of the day.
Emotionally and physically.
Yeah. Because you know what? We have to look out for each other.
Yeah, I've seen...
Whether you're my friend or a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of like... There's this one girl, she saw another girl cross the street and she looked uncomfortable. There was a guy talking to her.
Was this on TikTok?
Yes, you saw that one?
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't know if I should go. Like, should I go? And she's like, fuck, like, I'm going. And so she's like, hey, what are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? And like, you can tell like it's just an awkward situation. So she's like, hey, do you want to like walk home? And she's like, yeah. And like, so as they're walking away from the guy, the girl was like, oh my god, thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, I got
seen,
goosebumps.
like, videos of like men doing that too.
Yes.
And honestly, it's like the men's responsibility to like, if you see an awkward situation, then step in.
Yeah.
Like, be a man or whatever.
Yeah, but then I also saw some commentary around that being like, yo, instead of saving the girl, tell the other guy that what he's doing isn't right. Like, yeah. Be that ally for us. Anyways, this took a dark turn. It was real though, because at the end of the day, we gotta recognize this.
Yeah. Girl code and story times. I think this is like one of my favorite episodes.
For sure.
Yeah. I want
real life.
It's real life stories and we're doing it with E.
Yeah.
You know.
Our triplet.
The cream, the sweetener to your coffee.
Our sweetener to our Two Cold Brews.
There needs to be a part 2 of this for sure.
Yeah, let us know. You know what? We'll post a poll on our Instagram. Let us know if you want another episode with E.
Duh.
Watch it say like 50%.
No.
Don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify at Two Cold Brews.
You can also follow me at E2 the DE or my baking page getbake.to.
We'll link it in the bio for you guys to see.
Yes.
You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Two Cold Brews. For sneak peeks and teasers, you can check out our Instagram page.
And for teasers, stay tuned. what would you name this chapter in your life?